guys, so it's Shayla Azuri Anashu, formerly known as Jasmine Noel. I am here today to give you guys the divine feminine, divine masculine energy update. I really wanted to come live today because I've definitely started to feel a shift within the energies of the divine unions that should be happening pretty soon. Um, but there's just so many shifts that are happening. Last time with the energy update, I spoke about how the divine masculine was getting out the way or making room, making space for the divine feminine to purge, for the divine feminine to release, to let go, to heal, while he or she, however you refer, um, as far as the divine masculine, he was to continuously to go inward, to continue to remember the lessons that he learned while he was in nature. Now, I am starting to realize that certain things, these timelines are merging, they're shifting dramatically. They are they're they're just kind of all over the place. So I have a couple cards to share with you guys, and then I will continue to pull on the energy for for the update that is happening. But what's happening here right now is that I pulled last night the silver dragon. And like I said, I was feeling a shift. I was feeling a different energy that was coming about. So I wanted to, kind of get into it. And I was like, okay, this doesn't feel like a separation, but I feel like they're going their way to do something, to discover something within themselves. But what this card says, the silver lunar dragon says, bathes you in the divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your casual chakra. So the casual chakra is not the actual normal chakras that we have with the 7 chakras that we normally know about. The casual chakra is actually right behind your head, and it is connected to the moon. It's connected to the divine feminine. It's connected to the moon has the higher aspects of the divine feminine, right? So the moon here, this card is speaking, connecting with this casual chakra, connecting with, it's connected to the angelic realm. It's the gateway to the angelic realm. When you open this chakra, when you activate this chakra, right? The chakra is ruled and developed with the Archangel Christiel, right? The Archangel Christiel anchors Christ consciousness, the higher aspects, the higher lessons of Christ consciousness through the casual chakra that actually goes into the heart. Now, this chakra has basically, when it's connected to the divine feminine, there's a sense of wisdom and compassion with the divine feminine that comes with this vibration. And so for so many years, the wisdom and the compassion of the divine feminine has been lost. And this is what needs to be here and anchored down into this moment as we start to approach or go into more of the golden age, the Aquarian age. And so with this golden age, we need to anchor down compassion. We need to anchor down harmony. We need to anchor down more love, peace, cooperation, union within ourselves and outside of ourselves. And so what's happening here is that they're asking us to continue to work within the divine feminine. And this is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is rebalancing both energies to bring forth more compassion into this earth, more love into this earth, more peace and harmony, right? So this chakra is also connected to past lives. And there's something that's coming up that I've been feeling about, something about the past, something about past lives, something that's coming up, especially within this month of March, that is not only being felt through the twin flame community in the unions, but this is also kind of being felt outside of this community. And I was telling people there, the Mercury retrograde that passed back in February, there's usually people of the past that come from that come up in the Mercury retrograde, but I was feeling like there's still going to be people even throughout this whole year, especially through now in the summertime, probably September, October, that there's going to be people of the past, people, and it doesn't have to be people of the past as far as within this lifetime, but people of the past within past lives. So this could be a sense of you finding your soul tribe, you finding your soul family, finding soulmates that you haven't came across until now, until this period. So I feel like March is such a big, prominent time to find these soulmates, this tribe. But getting back to what is happening with this casual chakra, it's opening you up and it's reconnecting you to the angelic realm. It's reconnecting you to to the Christ consciousness. So what is being integrated here within the divine feminine, divine masculine union is Bhakti. And this is speaking about devotion, devoting yourself to spirit, devoting yourself to the world of spirit, devoting yourself. And that's what the casual chakra also does. It helps you connect to the world of spirit, connecting to having more connection to it, the deeper wisdom of the divine feminine. The divine feminine can deal with water, right? As well. And when we're talking about this moon, the moon is Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if something happens around Cancer season with this energy. But there's something that's being asked of us within the divine feminine to connect to the spirit, to connect to the water, to connect to the memory. There's something about the memory of water. There's something that's going to come forth again with these past lives, remembering and recounting your past lives with your divine counterpart. So with Bhakti, there's transformation here. Even though this is dealing with devotion, but this is transformation of reconnecting yourself back to the divine, connecting yourself back to spirit. The questions you would want to ask yourself while you're coming closer into union: what does divinity mean to me? What does divinity look like? Right? So there's a sense of blissfulness that comes with connecting to the divine, connecting to source, connecting really to yourself. There's a devotion connecting back to yourself. This woman is also mirroring herself through this transformation, through this cycle, through this process. This is why it's being integrated here, so that we can start to realize this transformation that is getting us ready for our union. What are you being loyal to? What are you devoting yourself to? This is a higher purpose as well. And it's interesting because I ask, what are the lessons that the divine feminine and divine masculine are learning right now? And transformation came, saying, you use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into your awareness. Give me one moment, okay, guys? I'll be right back. Can you pause this? I'll be right back, y'all. All right, sorry about that. So again, there's a need for transformation. With the Bhakti and transformation card, this is like reshifting your focus back on your purpose, reshifting the focus back on the purpose of why you're a twin flame, redevoting yourself back to the path. But it's not even necessary redevoting yourself back to the path. This is like you're devoting yourself to the path, but you're devoting yourself to the reason why you're on this path. You're devoting yourself back to the reason why it is so important, to why you want to be in union. It's not about the romance, people. It's not about the it's about the love, but it's not about the romantic love. It's not about even the platonicness. It's about the mission. It's about the purpose. It's about being willing to move into alignment with your purpose, willing to move forward, the willingness to overcome, to transmute, to be transparent and to be vulnerable within this union. But it's being vulnerable, really, essentially, it's not being vulnerable with the other counterpart. It's being vulnerable within you, because the other counterpart is you. So you're redevoting yourself back to self. You're redevoting yourself back to the divine that lives within inside of you. Your connection back to self is so important at this time, and it's vital because there is unions that are coming. And even when you become in union, it is still a walk. It is still a continuous walk when you become into union with your divine counterpart. So there's so much willingness, right? There's so much power. There's so much purpose that is behind becoming back devoted into spirit. And then there's loyalty. Are you loyal to this walk? Are you loyal to this, to this purpose? You possess a determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love, right? So the changes that come with transformation are sobriety. So this could be maybe you detaching yourself from anything that that could be some type of obsession, addiction, releasing the need to control a situation, sobering up. This could be from alcohol or drugs. This could be even sobering up from the fog, the chaos that that that's possibly been around or possibly been lingering, and it's time for you to sober up. It's time for you to come back. It's time for you to snap back into reality, right? Wow. Do y'all see that? This spider that literally just came out of nowhere. I really don't have a lot of spiders in my room, so this one is definitely coming in to give a message. I want to pull a card on what it means. I'm not going to lie. I want to pull one card. Where'd it go? Oh, it just left. Where'd it go? I don't. Oh, it's right there. And it crawled. Yeah. Wow. What does the spider have to say? What does the spider have to say? It's coming back, actually. What does the spider have to say? Wow. Love. Oh my gosh. Union. Union's coming, beloveds. Y'all need to hold on. I need to hold on. I've been through it. Union, but this is not even union. This is choice. This is harmony. What choice are you going to make? Are you going to choose this? Or are you going to be devoted to this? Because before you can devote to something, right, you have to choose the path. You have to choose it, right? There's so many things that comes up when it's time to make a choice here, when it's time to choose love. Choose love. Devote yourself to love. Devote yourself to the higher purpose of love. The twin flame unions is love. It's love. Choose love. Choose love. Choose right. Choose love. So again, like there's a sobering up here, right? And then it also, the changes here is leaving and courage. Some of you could be moving, or some of you, again, this could be, sobering up and leaving behind what doesn't serve, what doesn't align, what's not aligned, what's not in the union of the self. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what is happening above for the divine counterparts. What is happening above at this time for the divine counterparts? I'm having these. Yeah, that. I really hate when they pull out like multiple cards. Okay. Wow, fire. Okay, so we got all this fire here. We got the mother of fire. So this would be kind of like the Queen of Wands in a way. And then we have the elemental of fire. So this is what's happening above. There's action that's being taken place. There's a sense of courage. There's a sense of creation that is happening. There's fire also deals with the spirit world as well. So this can be you creating with spirit. That spider definitely deals with co-creation. Co-creating with spirit. The lovers, if in the original Rider-Waite, there is the actual angel. I think it's an archangel. I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry. I don't know who it is. But for those tarot fanatics out there, you can definitely let me know in the comment section below. But in the original writer deck, they're looking at the divine. They're looking at something of the divine. Well, the woman is, and then the masculine is looking at the divine feminine here or there. But there's like the choice to create, the choice to co-create with spirit, choosing love. When you choose love, you're co-creating instantly with spirit. Okay, I want y'all to really take that and write that down. When you choose love, you're co-creating with spirit. I need to tweet that, I'm not gonna lie. But let's read this. I want to know what's going on here. And let's go ahead and figure out what's happening down below. This could be really the divine feminine here. The divine feminine's kind of been coming, their message has been coming through more than the divine masculine. So I'll probably do again a separate message for the divine feminine very soon. But for this, I see this as the divine feminine. She's coming into this fire, this confidence, this passion. She's gorgeous. She's sexy. She's here. She's using the magic of fire to co-create something. What is happening down below? The King of Pentacles. Wow. So we have above the divine feminine here, and then what we have down below is the King of Pentacles. Could be possibly, I'm hearing, what is becoming stabilized? What is becoming stabilized? Okay, so the mother of fire tends the fire. She nurtures the gift of fire within your life, and it helps it grow. So, something's becoming stabilized. Something is being created. Something is being nurtured with fire. It's giving it life. It's giving it growth. And then with the element of water brings an influx of fire energy to the situation. It is there for you to use if you can, or to counterbalance if need be. So this is like there's something like being sparked off in the ethers right now within this divine feminine. It's like she's doing magic right now. She's like feeling the fire. She's adding to the fire. She's adding to this flame. Something down below is becoming stabilized. This could be the masculine becoming really stabilized. Like she's doing this magic and he's ending up becoming stabilized. I want to pull more cards on this. Okay. So what is this? Clarify the mother of fire. Okay. Oh, we have two. First. So I'm going to go ahead and redo the next cards real quick. Yes. Do y'all see how these cards fly out? They just want to do whatever the fuck. Wow. The Queen of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Something's becoming stabilized. Something's becoming stabilized. Y'all. Something is becoming stabilized. Like there's like wishes that are being fulfilled. Like there could be a sense of a desire of stability here. And the divine feminine is working her magic in the ethers to create this stability. To create the Nine of Pentacles. This could also dealing with visions as well, I'm hearing. Like there's a vision that's being sown. Because like again, you know, their purpose is here. So to have purpose, you have to have what? Vision. And you have to have the willingness to create that vision that you seek down below. Even if you're not a twin flame, these messages still resonate in daily life. You don't need to be a twin flame to understand this. We're all our twin flames, essentially. We're all connected. So everyone is still connected within these divine counterparts coming together. What is this, Mother of God, please? Okay, so there's this Ace of Pentacles here. So this could have been, she is creating something in the ethers. This could be dealing with money. We have this little ferret I see. I wonder what the ferret spirit means. I'm going to look that up. Okay. The ferret spirit is nature's most famed trickster, symbolizing cunning, slyness, and intellect. The adorable creature has long been a companion and friend to humans, also symbolizing surprise, discovering secrets. But there's something else here that says, are you in a real... The ferret symbolism meaning, are you in a real survival situation looking to preserve your resources? And oh, there's another spider. Oh, this could be the same one. And preserve. Ferret as a spirit totem empowered animal can help. Ferret teaches you. Okay, you're coming over here, and that's not what we're going to do. It's small, but I still don't want it on me. Ferret teaches you how to endure and thrive. Delve deeply into ferret symbolism and meaning to discover how your animal spirit guide can support, inspire, and strengthen you. So this is something about strengthening, adding the fire. And this whole ferret is red or orange. It's orange. So this could be dealing with passion, setting passions to your new material gain, or setting passion to your new idea of creating income for yourself. What else is this? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Sun. With the Seven of Cups, even though this could deal with possible illusions. And then what do we have here? Transformation. Use your power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. I see this like the Seven of Cups. This could be wishes. I did see the Nine of Cups earlier, so this could be dealing with possible wishes or dreams coming true, or there's a lot of things that you want to manifest, and this Four of Wands is here, so this could be the twin flame. And then we have the Sun. So what is being illuminated? What is being carried throughout the ethers, and what is supporting you here down below? And then we also have that Ten of Pentacles. Inheritance, long-lasting unions. A gathering of resources to bring about bringing everything back into balance, a completion of something or a new beginning, a treasure. So what is this King of Pentacles down below? There is a vision of happiness and holiness. The King of Pentacles came out twice. Again. Extra stability. With the Ten of Pentacles up here in the above. Something is being stabilized. Something is being manifested. The Page of Pentacles. No longer young, no longer unsupported, no longer naive. This could be dealing with the masculine becoming no longer naive to the power of the divine feminine. Gosh, I'm taking all these cards. I'm sorry. The Ace of Swords. He becomes clear that he doesn't have to do this alone, that he doesn't have to walk this path alone, because there is this creation that is happening above. Something is stabilizing, something is clearing. So he is understanding he doesn't have to do this alone. He's becoming very clear. Becoming very knowledgeable about that. He can surrender now. He doesn't have to hold those on his back anymore. He's also honoring nature. If you can see it in here, he's bending, he's surrendering, he's offering. There's offerings to the goddess, offerings to the one above. There is the Bhagavad speaks about that. Look at the Bhagavad, Bhakti. Okay. I'm gonna pull some more cards on this. Let's go ahead and get into the archetypal roles that the divine masculine and divine feminine are playing out. So let's go ahead and start with the divine feminine. Well, Spirit says go ahead with the divine masculine. The divine masculine, the storyteller. Okay, the spider, weaving a different story. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Weaving a new story. There's a new story that is being woven. The divine masculine, like I said, this could be, when I said earlier, I kind of almost felt like the energy I got from yesterday, it seemed like there was that they're going a separate path, or they're going their different path, but no, this is like the divine masculine to me. Like there's something about the past, like remembering the actual story, or he's having to pick up the story and write it. I mean, the Ace of Swords is here. This is communication. So this could be possibly remembering the actual story. This is shifting. This is getting interesting. What's the companion? He's remembering. Okay. This is something like about remembering. There's something about remembering. There's something about clarity. He's gaining clarity. He's remembering something. He's remembering my card. He's remembering. It's like something, okay, so my card, the Ace of Swords, fell off the table. So it's kind of like something was thrown off or something was forgotten. Yes, just like I remember when I said that with the casual chakra, that over these years, because the divine masculine, not the divine masculine, but the masculine energy or the toxicity of the masculine or the intellect, the logical sense, has thrown out the actual compassion and the love. So there's something about here that he's remembering, he's re-clarifying. There's something that's being cleared out so that he can remember his true counterpart. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I want to pull one more archetype for this, for the divine masculine. What is he playing out? Look, the companion card, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. I don't think y'all can see that. I'm sorry. But it's there. Coming back loyal to this path. This is why I have to pull cards on live, because it all makes sense. The priest. He's remembering who he is. This is why this is like he's becoming clear on who he is. Facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. He's remembering. He has to remember. He has to remember who he is. This got a lot of deeper. This is interesting. Okay, let's see what the divine feminine is playing out. What is her role right now? What archetype is she playing out right now? Okay, victim. Okay. This is coming up, the same energy. This victim card came up in April or so. This energy could be really playing out all throughout and up until May. Mid-May, I heard. Victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Divine feminine she's really purging, and and that's why I'm like, something about the role shifted. And it shifted in the way because you would think this is the divine masculine, because everybody's been saying, oh, the divine masculine is playing victim. And no, this is the divine feminine. She's remembering that she's not a victim. Let's see what's going on here. The role shifted. This was really the divine masculine, but no, this is a divine feminine. She is going inward, the hermit. Seeks solitude to focus intently on inner lives and serves personal creativity. Come on, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that explosion here. It's like he's opening up something and there's this fire that's coming out. She's going within herself and she's remembering too. He is remembering his higher path. She has to remember something. Hold on. Let's pull one more. Oh, there's 3. Child. Magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. The divine feminine is remembering that her magic is possible, rebel, challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. She's literally releasing, she's remembering her magic, she's remembering the magic of herself. This makes sense. And then we have the light attributes, whatever else that is to come clear within her. So something here is telling me, right, that she has to remember, she's going in within the roles reversed, because see, the last time the divine masculine was in nature, right, and connecting to his childlike self that is in nature. Now the role is reversed. He is coming back into, he's still like, okay, if I'm seeing the vision, like he's putting some action, he's putting some things in order, right? But he's remembering something about himself. She has to go back within her magical self, her childlike self, remembering how magical she is, how rebellious she is, that she is not a victim here, that she is not a person that has to suffer under feeling like she can't set her boundaries. She's remembering how magical she is and remembering how her magic is so rebellious, and that she has to follow this path. The Queen of Wands. It's very interesting because when I did my April reading, all the queens were up, but the fire wasn't there. Everything was needed, but there was something that the divine feminine had to go and return back to go get this passion. So freaking interesting because it's playing out right now within my own life. Legitimately. Like, legitimately. Baby, if I tell you what's just really going on. Yeah. I tell you. All right. So those are the archetypes that they're playing out, right? So let's go ahead and see where their individual lessons are, and then how the divine counterparts are connecting to each other. So the overall lessons that they're learning, of course, is purpose, willingness, loyalty, and transformation, right? But what are their individual soul lessons that they're learning? What are the individual soul lessons that they're learning right now? So let's go with the divine feminine first. Trust. She's learning to trust herself again. That is simple as that. 1, 2, 3. She's learning to re-trust herself. 4, 4, 3, 3. I just saw. She's relearning to trust herself. She is relearning to trust herself, her voice, her guides. She is regaining her courage and her fire to trust into spirit. What are the lessons that the divine masculine are learning right now? Envy. Whew. Okay, that's interesting. He could be trying to remember that the divine feminine is going on her path to remember, and he is going on his path to remember. And that he can't be envious of her path, but he can also be envious of others either. They're going to go through some adversity. Okay, y'all, there is some adversity that's coming up that's going to challenge this union. Because why? Okay, I'm just gonna take these. Justice, Chariot, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor. There's no maturity. There's no. You can't be immature in this. The adversity is that there's some truth that's going to come out that's going to want to either make y'all propel forward, to find stability. You can't be immature in this mission. That's exactly what it is. You cannot be immature within this mission. Remember that. You have to grow up here. Because I have to take notes after this, so I have to remember what I pulled out and what the hell and where are cards. Okay. Okay. So interesting. There's a lot of trust here. There's a lot of reflecting back and forth. There's a lot of reflecting back and forth here. A lot of reflecting back and forth. It's all for a reason. Okay? It's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. So what I said was needed. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Swords is in the reverse. Oh, no. No, the Five of Swords is in the reverse here. So adversity, conflict, win or lose. Okay. Last few messages, I guess. How are the twins communicating at this time? Clairsentience. Oh, I pulled. And prayer. Power of prayer. Clairsentience is the most natural of all the psychic senses. It is the ability to sense the emotions and feelings of others, people, animals, and your surroundings, as well as spirit people. Don't underestimate the power of clairsentience. It can assist you in all areas of your life and enhance your connection with spirit. Our bodies act as one big psychic antenna when meeting someone for the first time. Most of, most of us have a gut response, or when walking into a room, it's possible to feel vibrations. When a medium is working and using their ability of clairsentience, they're able to feel or sense the spirit's energy, whether it's male, female, young, or old, and the nature of the illness that might have taken the spirit to the other side. Okay, so interesting. The medium should be able to describe the spirit's personality and their mannerisms, and in some cases, take on the characteristics of the spirit. This is the most common way most mediums work, and there are no limits to what the spirit can make the medium sense. Clairsentience is felt through the solar plex. That's what was interesting. Center, the solar plex chakra. You can strengthen this ability by practicing daily focus. Focus on your solar plex center and ask yourself what you're feeling. Be sure to do this when meeting someone new or making an important decision. When you start asking how you're feeling, turn into your solar plex and pay attention to this psychic ability will strengthen and grow. So something about like that goes right back to courage. The solar plex chakra deals with courage. It's very interesting how that's coming out as well, because the Chariot is here. The adversity, connecting, feeling. This is Cancer's card. Connecting, feeling connected back to the moon, the causal chakra as well. Remembering. Cancer deals with also ancestral roots, the home. It can also deal with past lives. Do you feel my drift here? Yeah? So this could be about the truth of their past lives that are coming together, and about the inexperience they have in restabilizing with the Emperor. Okay? Remember that. That makes perfect sense. Okay. The power of prayer, you guys could be praying about one of each other, or y'all could be writing prayers to one another, or praising one another, especially with the divine masculine. When I saw that he was kneeling down in nature and he was praising, it seemed like he was praising Mother Nature. That's what I was seeing. Let's just pull any more cards and see if there's any more messages organically as far as within the unions, and then I'm going to go ahead and get off of here after that. The base chakra, something's dealing with fear. I feel like that's more of the divine feminine right now. The heart chakra. I gotta get off of here very soon, but the heart chakra represents the divine masculine here to me, where the divine masculine is remembering, but going back to his heart, going back to this, and the divine feminine is retrusting. I think that is it. I'm gonna pull one more card for what you need to be doing as far as self-care. For both divine feminine and divine masculine. Use your hands, divine feminine, divine masculine. Connect with Earth. Wow, still in Earth. Okay, awesome, guys. I really appreciate you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, whatever the YouTube people say. And if you want to book a reading with me, definitely book one by just message me. Okay, at Ashala Azuri Nashi on Facebook, Ashala Azuri on Instagram, or the Afro Gypsy Oracle on Twitter. Okay, the website is, I'm working on it. Some shit happened, but hey, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I hope these messages resonate. Until next time, bye.